All right, guys. So I wanted to put together this ultimate spreadsheet to show currently my top 30 coins. And the reason I say it like that is because we can't really pick 30 perfect coins. These are just, to me, it's a blend of higher market caps, lower market caps, mainly lower market caps, specifically in between a million and 10 million meme coins that I've got the stats on, I've got the numbers. They're coins that I think they would be good investments. We also have the narrative on all these coins, and we're going to have to see what they end up doing. It'll be interesting to see 6 months from now, looking at these market caps, which are pretty much up to date, maybe give or take a few hundred K based on recent price movement. I just finished this, although some of these I did yesterday. But I might decide to put all these 30 coins into a tier list and actually give a prediction on all of them, although I've already talked about several of them. We're going to take a look at some of these coins I like more than others. Many of them I'm not even invested into. I think having a portfolio of 30 coins is probably not too smart unless you're a multimillionaire. Then I could understand it, at least when it comes to, you've got a 600K, or honestly, you'd have to have like $2 or $3 million. You could throw some coins, especially because these are lower caps. You could buy 2 or 3% of the supply pretty easily if you have like $2 or $3 million. But I don't have that. A lot of you guys don't have that. So I would say condense the portfolios. These are just some different options to look at with the market caps, with the risk. Honestly, they're all memes, so they all have inherently high risk. It just depends on your interpretation of risk when it comes to investing. If you're investing into memes, you already should have pretty high risk tolerance as it is. But there is like a risk thing here, and it's based off of overall market cap with a lot of these coins. So I'm going to go through these really quickly because it would take me 40 or 50 minutes if I didn't kind of rapid fire this. So the first one, it is NASDAQ 420. I love NASDAQ 420. I think it's the ultimate beta play to XPX 6900, which is right now at 1.6 billion. The market cap on NASDAQ 420 has been very positive. It's done a 6x the past month alone. It's gone from like 1.3 to 6.4 million, and it is the stock to meme. And I put bro here because I think it is the brother to the SPX 6900. I do think the other stock to meme coins will do very well, but based off of the way NASDAQ 420 has situated themselves, the artwork, the team, the CTO is just very exquisite. It's impressive. And so NASDAQ 420, I expect it to do many multiples. There's no prediction in this video, but I've said in previous ones, if SPX 6900 is 20 or 30 billion, which based off of the timing of everything, we think it could be, this coin is going to do extremely, extremely well, even at a market cap of already 6.4 million, which people might view, at least in the micro picture, kind of higher. I still think it's probably a pretty good entry point. Not financial advice, obviously, on any of these coins. Moving on to SPX 2.0. Recently, this coin has pumped. There's a lot of lore with this one. One of the original creators of SPX 6900 was kicked out of the project. He created this as a second chance, secondary project. Unfortunately, not many people are able to see that. Many people just think it's a copycat of the original, which they do with many other coins that are very popular. But there is some legitimate lore to this. It is the stock to meme narrative. It is the SPX 69 narrative. The 2.0 right now did recently pump. It did about a 2x. It's sitting at around 1.1 million. It is a very high risk. For the NASDAQ coin, I put a mid risk. You could probably say it's a high risk as well for NASDAQ. It's a sub 10 million market cap coin. The age of these coins are all, the stock to meme coins are all going to be right around 9 months. Many of them came in after the initial crazy SPX pump. You've also got USDGen Index, DXY. I see their team is running ads on Dex Screener. They are sitting at 1.4 million. They've done about a 2x in the past few weeks. They've had very stable positive price movement. No crazy move yet, but USDGen Index 6900, it's got an all-time high of only 8 or 9 million. Or maybe the all-time high might be a little bit higher. But either way, I think this coin's going to do extremely well. This is the flip the dollar narrative. So if it flips the dollar, that means the market cap is above 1 billion, which means basically 1,000x or at least like a 900x based on its current market cap of 1.4 million. I think it'd be around a 950x. But it's a very big gain. And whether or not it's able to do that, I still think the coin will do very well. It is the stock to meme narrative. Those are the first three. Next, we've got 4chan. So this coin is 2 years old. It's sitting at around 1.8 million. It is the ultimate 4chan token. We know there are many other tokens branched off of 4chan that are at multi-billion. You have SPX 6900, which was a 4chan meme. You have Pepe, which was a 4chan meme. Many others. And so the actual 4chan token, which is the all-encompassing, and it includes all the different memes combined into one, I think it's going to do very, very well. relative to these other coins, it's older. I will say, look at all of these coins' age, guys. When you're picking a coin, none of these coins have experienced the 2021 bull run. These are all newer coins, but most of them are at least 7 or 8 months older. So they've all had that retracement, right? With meme coins, you're going to get the initial pump up normally, and then you get a massive retracement. You want to buy during the accumulation window of the retracement. So that's why all these coins strategically 8, 9 months, a year, 2 years. There is the Pepe coin, which is the exception because it was revived. That's a different story. 8 years old. It was the original Pepe. But 4chan sitting at 1.8 million, you could be looking at 100x, a 200x, not financial advice. It would be the token. It's got the price history. They've blacklisted early snipers. About 7% of the supply is locked. It can never be accessed. It's an interesting story with 4chan. I think it's going to do well. Yes, I do like Ethereum more than Solana. Everyone has their own draw. I know now a lot of people are starting to say, screw it. You know, we came into crypto in 2017. We like Ethereum memes. We're done with Solana. We're tired of it. I've got nothing against Solana. I think Solana and Phantom, they're easier to use than Uniswap. But with what they've been able to do with Base and the layer 2 ecosystem on Ethereum, we want Ethereum to do well. We want Ethereum to go to 10 or 12K. Next, you've got Kekistan. What just happened there? Let me minus this off. I don't know what just happened. It won't even let me. There we go. You know, the thing is with these Excel sheets, they want you to input formulas. Next, you've got Kekistan or Kek. That's a beautiful ticker. It means LOL in 4chan lore. On Ethereum for 1 year, sitting at around 6.5 million in market cap. I missed this one. I was going to invest at around 500K. So 500K to 6.4 million. I mean, you're talking about that's around. I mean, that's around like a 13, 14x. So this coin I think is going to do very, very well. Republic of Kekistan on Ethereum. Or there are other coins called Republic of Kekistan. This one is just called Kekistan. And there's a lot of 4chan lore with that one. Next, we do have a Solana coin. The next Bitcoin, Buttcoin. This has been a long-term thing that people don't like Bitcoin. They call it Buttcoin. There is a subreddit that is titled Buttcoin that is notorious Bitcoin haters that always seethe when the price goes up. And so this could be the ultimate Bitcoin meme. This has been on Solana for 5 months. It had an all-time high of around 27 million. It's sitting at around 2.8 million. There will be a Bitcoin meme that runs to billions. This also can fit into the whole fart coin with the ticker being Buttcoin. So it's an interesting one to look at. It's had a retracement already. Y2K with the ticker.com on Solana. Been around for 8 months. Very similar. Look at the market cap. 2.6 million. Internet lore, the whole Y2K in 2000, the world's ending, the internet age. Interesting coin. It's got an all-time high of around 26, 27 million. Very similar price history to Buttcoin, also on Solana. You've got Based SPX 6900. This is a coin, obviously, on the Base ecosystem, playing into the whole Base narrative. It's a variant branch off of SPX 6900. We know Base Fart Coin has done 30, 50 million. We know Base Pepe went to 110 million. The ultimate SPX 6900 narrative branch off on Base, which does have a team. 8 months old, 480K, high risk for sure, interesting play. You've got Pepe coin. The OG Pepe, been around for 8 years, was revived a few years ago, ran to a high, I believe, of around 400, either 400 or 700 million. I think it's probably going to go to multi-billions, not financial advice, sitting at around 40 million right now. It is the OG Pepe. It's older than the one that's at around $5 billion. Book of Ethereum. On Ethereum, a lot of lore with this one. There are founders involved in this project, Ethereum founders. This coin has a huge community. You can see lower risk. You're talking about 23.5 million. This coin could still do a 50x. It could. I mean, you're talking about a ton of money being dumped into Ethereum. This is the ultimate Ethereum play within the meme ecosystem. That's a branch off of Ethereum. Very interesting, intriguing. You've also got Book of Bitcoin, beta play to Book of Ethereum with the ticker Boob. Been around for a year. Current market cap is 184K. I put the risk for this one as extreme, mainly because I think it probably needs to be properly CTO'd. I don't believe there's a legitimate team. I know there are some people on the Telegram. I've seen it. To me, it's not active enough, but it is the ultimate beta to Book of Ethereum. People think Book of Ethereum could go to multiple billions. You would think the beta, Book of Bitcoin, we know Bitcoin is more valuable than Ethereum. The Book of Bitcoin with a golden ticker it's probably going to do very, very well. It already has done about a 2.5x recently in terms of its price action. You've got Troll. This is the OG Troll. The Solana one ran to whatever, 40 or 50 million. This coin ran even higher during a run up about a year ago. It's sitting at 3.8 million. This is the one on Ethereum, not the one on Solana. The one on Solana is at around 13 or 14 million in terms of market cap. Troll is the ultimate OG internet meme. The coin has been siphoned by the Solana variant. This coin, I think, is going to do very well. It should be multi-billions. I mean, I don't know if it's going to do that. I don't own any of it. But I'm saying the troll meme, the lore, this is the OG. It's not the one on Solana. This is the OG one, and I don't even own it. Strategical Bitcoin Reserve, SBR on Ethereum. This coin ran to around 84, 85 million. There's a big narrative with the Trump administration embracing Bitcoin, possibly starting their own reserve. They already have started their own reserve, but possibly buying Bitcoin. There is a big Bitcoin crypto week coming up in a few weeks. They might launch the official Bitcoin reserve and buy Bitcoin monthly or annually. We'll have to see. Right, it's retraced significantly. It's almost at 500K. It's bearish. It is. That means basically everyone left the project. But the infrastructure of the project is still built out. They've got a golden ticker on X. They're an interesting one to look at when you look at the strategic Bitcoin reserve and the all-time high of 88 million. You've got the retirement token. You've got the beautiful ticker 42069K, a mimic of 401K in the stock to meme ecosystem. On Solana, 8 months old, extreme risk. Needs to be CTO, does not have a team. There are some people I see shilling it on Twitter. Right now, the market cap is the lowest market cap out of any coin on this list, under $100,000. The all-time high is only 2.5 million. Interesting coin to look at. Extreme risk. Extreme. You've got Russell, ticker Russell on base. Brian Armstrong's dog. The actual dog breed went to over $1 billion, that coin on base. This is the actual dog named Russell on base, 9 months old, $1.6 million market cap. High risk. They say animals aren't going to do very good. We've seen some of the animals run already. Next, you've got Dork Lord, ticker Dorky, on Ethereum, 1 year old, $1.9 million market cap. Pepe art, Pepe variant, interesting play. They've got a team. They've been shilling me. I don't own any. Interesting play, though. Mog coin, massive meme coin, safe meme coin on the Ethereum ecosystem. $650 million market cap. Did a 2x recently. Added $300 million to their market cap over the past few days. Very, very safe. Very hard to get a 20 or 30. Well, you could get a 20 or 30x with this coin, honestly, just because it wouldn't shock me if it ran to 20 billion with a super cycle. Very safe play. You're getting on 100x is almost impossible. The market cap would be too high for altcoin. Extreme community. It's going to do numbers. Joe coin, ticker Joe, Ethereum coin, 2 years old. $55 million market cap. Low risk, crazy following, crazy shillers. Interesting. 55 million, maybe if you want a lower risk coin with some potential to possibly get a 40 or 50x reward, it could be an option. VIX777, ticker VIX, 1 year, actually almost 2 years old. One of the oldest stock to meme narrative plays there is. Volatility index of the S&P 500 in real life. They've got the meme coin here. It's pumped. It's done about a 2x recently. Tough entry. Maybe wait for a pullback. 360K right now. SPX 6900, ticker SPX. Massive meme coin. $1.6 billion market cap. Extremely safe. Huge community. Number one coin in terms of shillers when it comes to the top influencers. Very safe. Gonna be hard to see the coin do 100x. People say it could happen. You're looking at a safer 20 or 30 play. I hope it does a 20 or 30x because we're talking about the other stock to meme ecosystem coins doing well. Next, we've got Gas Pass or Gas. Ethereum coin, only 2 months old, has seen a serious retracement. Had a high of around 25 million. It's down to around 2 million. This is a cat branched off of Matt Fury art. Potential interesting play. The Matt Fury token with a ticker Matt. 1 year old, 328K current market cap. This is the official Matt Fury coin. Whenever they say, I mean, they'll title coins something by Matt Fury. This is the official Fury meme coin. Well, I don't know if it's the unofficial Fury meme coin, I should say. Interesting, right? Because all these other coins have the name Matt Fury, and then people are going to be, well, where's the actual Matt Fury coin? History of Pepe, ticker Hope on Ethereum 1 year old. Very similar vibe to Book of Ethereum, Book of Bitcoin, Book of Meme. History of Pepe sitting at around 1.1 million. It's done about a 40% increase recently. Next, you've got Hoppy. Ticker Hoppy on Ethereum, 16 months old. Around 10 million market cap. Interesting play in the Fury ecosystem. Went to a very high market cap, I think 180 million. Wojak, the ultimate Gen Z meme for many of us men. 2 years old, $31.5 million market cap. Deserves to be a multi-billion-dollar coin. Will it get there? I don't know. It's a safer play. It did run to around 120, 130 million. To get back to its high, it needs to do about a 5 or a 6x. Grok, this is the best Grok meme when it comes to overall volume, overall price. When it was created, it's Grok on Ethereum. Elon Musk's AI, Elon Musk narrative, $15 million market cap. Ran to over 100 million before. Everyone always talks about Grok. It's all over X. Everyone asks for it. Interesting play. It could run to multiple billions, but it's also one of those to where it's already at 15 million. If it only goes to 500 million, maybe you want another option. Based Chad with a ticker Chad. Coin's at $1.6 million right now. This is on base, so it's not on Ethereum. I colored it wrong. This coin is on base. Fits into the whole Chad narrative, the based idea. And it's part of that ecosystem. 1.6 million. Been in a retracement accumulation zone recently. Pepo Clown, Honker, ticker Honk. Pepe ecosystem, Pepe variant, $1.1 million market cap, 1 year old. Biao Chang, ticker Biao. Ethereum ecosystem, 1 year old. 300K market cap, ran to 55 million, retraced heavily. Don't think they really have a team right now. There's one on Solana that's worth more. This was the OG one. So that's it. And that's actually 29 because if you look at the first one, it's not even. So, all right, it's basically 30. Basically 30 interesting plays to look at. Now listen, when it comes to this, some of these I like more than others. I might decide to rank all of them. We'll have to see. But I might also do maybe AI plays, other narratives, layer 1 narratives. I don't know. I love memes the best, though. So those are some interesting options. We'll see if any of these do get to 100x this cycle. Not financial advice, guys, but make sure you follow me on X. Link to that's always in the description.